Yangon for EMS business. I understand quite a fair bit of people do not know about EMS, so I'll do a bit of explanation. For EMS, we are the best in the field of prophylaxis. We focus our whole business, the entire R&D is focused on doing prophylaxis. That is what we do, day in, day out. Nothing else. Not like other dental companies, they focus on a lot of things. We are a Swiss company. We guarantee you the linear movement. So if you use it, like Dr. Wong has shown you, you bring patient comfort, which is not available in a lot of clinics. A lot of clinics, they don't care. They want to get the job done. So to the patient, it's painful. Once you are able to give pain, you cannot charge premium. Quality of the tip. Our tip is smooth. If you were to magnify under the microscope, this is how smooth it is. Us versus a generic. The more rough your tip is, the more scratches you will create when you do subgingival treatment, even also on the supra. Some of the tips of the generic even have holes. Because when the liquid metal starts to solidify, there will sometimes be bubbles. If you don't treat it properly, when the bubble breaks, hole forms in your tip. Okay, so for EMS, we spend a lot of checks to ensure our tips comes out smooth for the patient. No pain. No pain is a technology that is available in the high-end devices, like the Afro Master based on or the Afro Prophylaxis Master, the newest one that Dr. Wong has shown you. Now I just run a short video on it to just show you what is it.
This demonstration shows the working principle of the dynamic response feature, an essential aspect of the piezo no pain scaler technology. Its goal is to keep ultrasonic power related to the vibration amplitude of the tip always at the minimum to ensure best patient comfort, while delivering max power only when the tip is in contact with hard deposits. This to make no compromise on treatment efficiency. Let's see how the system works. We have on the upper left display the user set power.
So you set the power like that?
On this level.
But the moment you turn on your device,
the ultrasonic scaler,
it does not go to the level that you set.
The right-hand side display shows the effective output power that is related to the amplitude of the instrument in real time. Putting a resistance on the instrument or tip at the end shows an immediate increase of the output power. That is, again going back immediately when the resistance is gone. On the bottom side of the display, we shows the history of the effective power versus the set power level. And we can see the set power level is never exceeded, but the dynamic response shows its efficiency and rapidity of the response.
So what does it mean to you? If you buy a low-cost scaler, there will be power spikes that go above the power setting that you set. It's very common every time in the China-made devices. The moment the calculus is gone, the power will drop. So it gives comfort to the patient. Periodontists especially like this a lot, because a lot of times they do deep cleaning. So what does this mean to you? It means that when power is not needed, it will reduce the power, giving comfort to your patient. Okay, this is important if you want to charge a premium. Okay. Quality of the powder is something that Dr. Wong has already shown you. We have the smallest powder size in the world. No one else has it. And we are very efficient, as you have experienced today. Hydrophobic, I've shown you. One powder powder for sub and supra if it's medium to light stain. Patient focus is what we do based on our products. Because once the patient is happy, business will come to you. Why do we conduct this SDA training, which is the Swiss Dental Academy? Most scaler companies will just sell you and say that's it. Whoever sells you the hair polishing will sell you, that's it. Why bother train you? You go and do it yourself. But for us, you know we are not the cheap guys in the market, we are high end. And like all high end cars, when you buy them, they send you for training. So you maximize the usage of the device. It's the same thing that what we do. We show you today how scaling can be done with no sound. Can be done. How to use the airflow that we have to the maximum. So the golden question, can I make money from prophylaxis? You buy this product with prophylaxis. Can you make money? Making money is not a problem. The thing is now how much money you can make. I will show you afterwards. Or business owner. What's the biggest concern that you have? Retention rate of patient is a must that you must know. If not, you will be forever hunting for customers. Advertisement, I don't know how much you can do in Yamaha. You know, finding customers is not easy. So how do you compete with competition? And what are you going to do to keep your patients? This is the most important part. So how can you increase your profit? Most business will only do a few things. Number one, cut costs. But there's only a certain level of cost you can cut. You cut to below that level, you suffer on quality. Everything is shitty. The patient will feel it. Increase price. But if you increase price without increasing value, patient will find that you are very expensive and also leave you. So the main thing is increasing your value that you deliver to the patients. How do you do this? The guarded secret to profitable clinic. Most clinics will always try to target Invisalign, veneer crowns, implants. This is the first thing they want to do when they have a clinic. Same for all dentists. But you guys forget one thing. Any patient, before they will ever do all this with you, will always start with prophylaxis first. They will come to you for prophylaxis, they like and then they continue. No one will ever walk to you without knowing you and say, I want to do an implant. It never happened. Unless it's recommended by someone. No new patient will walk to your clinic and says, I want to do an implant with you. If they do not know you. All will start with prophylaxis. Okay? Which is the bread and butter of every clinic. You do this right, you will retain patient. People will stick with you. And as today, I can see you feel it, there's no pain in doing prophylaxis treatment. You know how to do it well. So, what happened after you finish your aesthetic treatment? What do you do with the patient? The guy sitting behind there is your patient, right? So I showed everything he was so to understand how you make money, right? Do you want him to be there watching? That's your patient, huh? You want to move it out? It's okay, huh? Okay. So aesthetic treatment. After you finish your implant, what do you do with the patient? Most clinics do nothing. Teeth whitening. After you finish, what do you do with the patient? Most clinics do nothing. Brackets. You know it's a nightmare to clean. What do you do with it? Nothing. So how much revenue are you missing out on maintenance? Implant maintenance, Dr. Wong has shown you. Teeth whitening. From the first teeth whitening to the next teeth whitening, what are you doing with the patient? Nothing. So which means the patient, they see the next clinic having offers, they go to that clinic, they never come again. But if you can offer a teeth whitening maintenance, they will come back. It's your revenue that you are missing out. Because anybody coming to you for teeth whitening wants to keep the teeth white. They have the money to pay. If not, they will never do teeth whitening. So why not give them what they want, which is maintaining the whiteness, and you earn the money, and you engage the patient. This is never done. Brackets. You know it's a nightmare. Now some dentist tells me this. I already signed a package with the patient. The patient already paid full amount for the bracket put until the end of it when I remove the bracket, right?
Oh, there's no noise.
Huh?
There's no noise. We close the door.
Ah, okay.
You can,
Good.
You can read.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you then work with this kind of issues? I told the dentist one thing. You sign the contract or agreement with the patient that I do this whole
Okay.
teeth straightening package for you. It's doing whatever that is. Now I have airflow. I will ask the patient, do you want to try? I will do half the mouth. I will disclose. I will do half the mouth with airflow. The other half I remain per what we sign and agree on package. Then I tell the patient, you can leave already. The patient will see what is there and say, I want this to be clean. I say, yes, upgrade your package. As simple as that. Because you're not cheating the patient, you have signed a contract based, a package based on your previously what you have. Now I have something better. And I give half to you for free. You see for yourself, do you want to upgrade? How many patients have come back? What is the market like? I differentiate the market into two types. One, I call the factory dentist. The dentist's main purpose is to fill up their clinic. Patient come, patient go. They try to pack as many patients as they can. And it's a single tooth dentistry. Patient come in, they ask what's the problem, fix the problem, patient goes. That's it. It's never a full mouth prophylaxis. They don't really look into that. So their main purpose is to pack as many patients as possible, which means for the owner, you become the slave to the business forever. Because the moment you go on holiday, patients are gone. And they never really spend time building relationship with the patient. This is very important. Government clinics are one of them. They don't care. Fix the problem, next patient. Then there's this other type which I've seen in the market, consultative, that is their holistic approach, lifestyle approach, education relationship. They check what is the patient like. If you like to drink a lot, good for you. Come here every month, we clean away all the red wine stain for you. Then you'll always have that fantastic white smile every time you go for your social events. Or if you like to chew bitter nut, even better, every 2 weeks you come back and see me, I will remove all the bitter nut for you and you can continue chewing without looking back. Customer service sustain, preventive dentistry is what they go after in the business that they're doing. Now the question again comes, what you've learned today, how can you help to increase your clinical revenue? And can I make money from prophylaxis? So I show you one case. This is a friend of mine. Swelling down, eh? Went to see a doctor. So the doctor says, okay, you come to me, you say you have this problem, I scale it, problem fixed. Next patient. The rest of the teeth, don't bother. Okay? My friend went off. The doctor has no next patient. You just sit down there and talk with the nurse. That's it. Of course, the guy is not the owner of the clinic, he's an employee of the clinic. Is the job really done?
No.
5 days later, the swelling came back. So I friend called me, says, do I go back and see the dentist? I did forget about that dentist, you can see Dr. Wong. So it's Dr. Wong's patient now. What did Dr. Wong did with this patient?
Okay.
What do you think? What would you have done with this patient? Huh?
Very
Very
vision.
Dr. Wong first thing do, charting. Which a lot of dentists will do. You look at all the whole set of teeth. What's the problem there? Every tooth has pocket depth. So now is it a single tooth dentistry? It's not. It's a whole mouth issue. How much money you bring down? So just by doing, yes, it's very important. This is your money making thing. Most dentists don't do it. Okay? You find all the problems at one go. So Dr. Wong did basically the simple thing. Scaling and polishing, what we teach you today. This is the X-ray. Okay, you get this part here. So first review, you look at the charting. It can never go back to 0, not possible. 2 or 3 I think is the best it can be done for the patient. But the initial part where the issue is gone, by the time 11 months later. So quadrant by quadrant you do your treatment. How much money do you think you make? In Singapore, the first dentist makes $60 from my friend. This in any private clinic is a 4-digit number, depending on what clinic it is. First dentist, fixed problem. Forever looking for customers. One time revenue, like what the first dentist is. Okay, there's a loss of confidence in patients. Versus consultative approach where you have a holistic preventive dentistry and you work with the patient. Acknowledge the current problem, find out what other problems are there. Through the simple art of charting, multiple visits, patient confidence will increase. Revenue per patient is what you need to look at in a business setup. Then there's opportunity now for upselling, be it teeth whitening, your implant, whatever not. Because the patient is now very confident that you will take care of my whole set of teeth rather than a single tooth. You maximize your revenue per patient. And it all starts with prophylaxis. The basic bread and butter of every clinic. So coming back again, factory dentists. Everywhere I go, every country, this segment is overcrowded. Plenty of clinics are like this. Price, usually key factor, everybody fights on price. Who is cheaper? The consultative dentist is not populated. The rich are looking for this kind of clinic. People that can afford. Where do you want to be? Good. Rightfully you should be so, after having attended this workshop. So as a dentist, have you ever think about what the patient is thinking about every time they sit on the chair? You only think from your point of view, you think from the patient's point of view. Because that is your so-called money box sitting down there, giving you the money. This is how the patient feels. I sit on the dental chair. When can I get out of this torture? So, isn't that is correct? Most patients want to see you until they really have a problem. By the time no choice comes to you, it's really pain. And you do more pain on them. A lot more blood. Forever is a negative experience. Who wants to come back and pay money to you to get the pain? The bleeding. Will you pay money for this kind of experience? You will? Dentist treatment to every patient is pain, bleeding, loud sound, standard, ask and nipple. That's why they don't like to see the dentist. And for some of them is, I have no idea who this guy is because they never remove the mask. How does the guy know who are you? So there's no connection. You never remove your mask. Usual consultation process, you know. Patient come, sit on the chair, feeling worried. When can I go back? What's the problem? Fix the problem. Patient goes off. Factory dentist is a problem because I come across one before in my life. I never went back. I asked the dentist answer my question, but from the tone, it's telling you, get out. I got paid patient waiting. Don't ask so many questions. I never went back. Okay, this is the situation. So how do you make a difference? Quoting from these jobs, you start with the customer experience, and all customers or patient wants only one thing. When I come to see you, I don't want to feel pain. Today, we show you it can be done. So, you finish your course. I'd like to ask you, why do we do airflow before anything else? Why?
Trust. Making trust between them.
Making patient with
That's the motivation and part, and then
Yes.
not,
Approval. With approval.
not totally correct. Here I ask you guys, who went for facial before? Facial?
Facial.
No.
You should
Never. You should go. Have you went for facial? No. You all should go and try. When you go for facial, the first thing that they do is not to do this. The first thing they do, clean the face first before you put the mask. So same thing as any patient comes to your clinic, shouldn't you clean the mouth first before you do any treatment? And sometimes I pity your profession because sometimes the mouth really stinks. Don't you want to clean away the whole thing first before you do the job? It's terrible, isn't it? So this is the first thing, clean. That's why we do airflow first. You remove all the stain, everything is clear. Because let's put it this way, in the past if you don't have airflow, how do you know whether the stain is a stain or is it a calculus? How do you know? You take the ultrasonic, that's it. So unnecessary scaling, and patient hates scaling. So why do we apply the disclosure? Why?
To show the patient there's a biofilm.
Yes.
For
Education,
evidence.
which means the patient is then convinced that you're not trying to take money out from my pocket. I really have this problem. Seeing is believing. Okay? As Dr. Wang mentioned, you need to explain about the airflow. Because if not, I guarantee you, the patient walk off, he tells his friend, I come to this dental clinic, it feels very good. So the friend will ask, what did the dentist do to you? The dentist spray water on my teeth, I feel very good. He says, stupid friend, why don't you come to me and spray water on your teeth and then you give me money? Because he never explained what is going on. So you need to do the explanation part of what the airflow is about. How is it helping to remove all the plaque, the biofilm, which is the cause of all dental problems. Okay, you don't explain, you cannot differentiate yourself, and people will view that you're expensive. So what is the key factor in airflow treatment? Yes, one thing. What else? To the patient. The patient don't care about powder.
room
Huh?
Okay.
Yes. Good. The patient also care about one thing.
They
Who's not?
When I leave your clinic, I don't want to look like this. Which is why your high suction vacuum is important. Because if you want to charge premium, you cannot let your patient leave the clinic with this. Okay? Especially the ladies, the rich ladies, they have their makeup, then you add makeup some more, powder on their face. They will hate you. They will never come back. Okay?
extremely much weight.
Yes. Okay? Patient compliance is what you want. You do it well, patient will come back. Compliance equals to retain revenue, retain patients, and this is what you want. Your whole process of the motivation part is important. Your whole consultation, you don't talk, they don't know how to go out and sell for you. Very important. Because if not, they go out, I went to this and this is good. Why good? Don't know, just feel good. Then how to sell for you? Because you never teach your patient how to sell for you. So the consultation process is very important. You must know how to talk. So today we show you scaling with no pain, reduce sound, airflow treatment, comfort, full mouth prophylaxis, and of course the feel good experience. Normal routine, you know. All this, it cannot be addressed. None of this is addressed with the current routine treatment process. And you know today, biofilm is the cause for everything. No biofilm, we are all out of job here because there will not be any dental problems. Okay? So for EMS, we want the patient to have the natural teeth for as long as possible. And I think that should also be your responsibility and your role in being a dentist. We show you this today. Diagnose, disclose, so the patient understand, motivate, airflow, paraflow if there is deep pocket. Then you do your peer zone. So I suggest today after this, go and put yourself a facial treatment. Have a feel of what is it like. How they clean your face. It's the same process. So, you feel that you went through a thing, you love the machine, you want it,
Right.
but that's the usual thing we always hear. You're too expensive. Okay? Before I even started having Charlie as my distributor, he already buy it, okay? Before I even have a distributor. He bought it in Bangkok when he met me. So you say that we are too expensive, so I will now show you this. This is a clinic in China. When I first started off, 2 dentists charging 100 RMB, 35 patients a day, one day, 3,500. Went for the SDA, we trained them, they follow us. They increase our price to 900. Your patients will drop, but your revenue increase. This I guarantee you. The most fearful thing of all dentists is this. When I increase my price, some patients will not come back. But you must be willing to let go. Because you are aiming for high profile patient, not the normal guys. The normal guys, there is a lot of people, dental clinic that is willing to take care of them. You must learn to let go of those. And as you increase your price, you increase your services, your treatment process, you will find that at the end of the day, you do less job, but your revenue goes up. This is a guaranteed thing. So, can you make money in Myanmar? This is bad because his customer is behind there watching this whole thing. Okay? But he says it's okay, so I will continue. I'm going to show the money part now. You sure your guy is okay? Okay.
He's my friend.
Current setup, if you're doing rubber cup, normal scaling. I've say give you $20 US a day with 3 patients, it gives you 60 bucks. 1 week, 360. 1 year, 18,720. Now with what you learned today, how much do you think your time and treatment is worth? I give you a very conservative figure, very conservative. We times to $50. Your patients should go up. You now know biofilm. Everybody has biofilm. Okay? 5 patients a day for 50, you have 250. 1 week, 1,005. 1 year. You have an increase of 417% revenue. So am I expensive? Or am I selling too cheap? What if I tell you you can increase double of this, triple of this, 4 times of this? This whole calculation I do for you is based on normal teeth. What about kids? I don't know about you, but in some places, country, children come in, charges go up. Because I need to handle the children, which makes a lot of noise and cry and whatever not. So price goes up. I don't know about Myanmar. Teeth whitening maintenance, how much are you going to charge?
Yes.
Implant maintenance, how much are you going to charge? You have all the veneers and crown down there. Will you be charging the same as normal teeth, or are you going to increase? Auto brackets, how much are you going to charge? By the time you add this thing, I guarantee you, your price goes above what I showed you earlier just now. So am I selling you too cheap? That is my question when I ask Charlie. Some people tell me my clinic is old, in the central area, difficult to self-treatment. So I give you this case. This is a clinic in Malaysia, outskirts of Kuala Lumpur. Okay, this is a clinic this is how it looks like. Huh? In the whole setup, this is the most expensive item in the whole clinic, even more expensive than the dental chair. This place, this area charges 80 to 120 Malaysian ringgit. This dentist purchased this Afro Master Pizza, which has a scaling and an air polishing. This is the device. Now his price, 200. This is how much? And it's averaging about 12 patients a day. So you calculate the math. How much he's making now? Every day you don't have this device, money get burned away because you never get to have it. So you can calculate for yourself now, how much money are you not having, burning away by not having this device. The longer you delay, every day, you burn that amount of money.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Same as me, I'm offering you the truth, nothing more. The red pill or the blue pill. The red pill. Today we show you the two. You try it. We give you the formula. We give you the training. What is left is for you to practice. This is a money-making machine. Calculate for yourself. You will get your ROI in 1 month to 2 months' time. Tell me something else that can make you the kind of ROI in the clinic. There is none. The device, depending on how much you're confident to charge, and with the rest of the other treatment for implant, teeth whitening, auto brackets, kids, it's a money-making machine for your clinic. Buy this device to buy all your other toys, the CBCT. You buy a CBCT, how long is it going to take you before you can even recover the cost of buying the machine? It spends money out. Ask him. He has the machine already.
I already get my ROI within 3 months.
Yes. So there is a case already in Myanmar for you. What can you do if you have it? This is a clinic in Malaysia. We did an SDA with them. After that, they worked with the newspaper came. They brand themselves as an Afro Spa, which you can do it because your setup is just nice for it. Facebook. Malaysia Tatler is a high-end magazine for expatriates. They feature them. All my customers in East Malaysia and Sabah uses it whole spa experience for your dad during Father's Day. Blue pill. Should you decide not to do anything, sit back, believe whatever you want to believe. This is my only message to you. If you go on price, someone will always be cheaper than you. How cheap can you be? Don't aim to be the cheapest, aim to be the best. And I leave you with this quote from Gucci. The bitterness of poor quality is always remembered long after